I was once working for a very large public technology company, and as such, once a year you have to fulfill or fill your own self-assessment, and that's part of the process, the human resources process. And as I went through that, the first question was list your strengths. So to me, I wrote my strengths were strategy, innovation, and industry relations. I represented the company in several industry organizations. The next question was, as you can imagine, list your, no, not weaknesses, areas for improvement. We don't call it weaknesses. Weaknesses is too strong of a word. We don't want to say the word weaknesses. So areas for improvement. And so under areas for improvement, I wrote innovation, strategy, and industry relations. So I get called to the human resources office, and they told me that I filled that form incorrectly. And how did I do that incorrectly? Well, because you wrote exactly the same things in strengths and in areas for improvement. I said, well, here's the thing. If you wanted to know what my weaknesses were, just ask me. I'll tell you what my weaknesses are. I have weaknesses. Everybody has weaknesses. But you didn't ask about weaknesses. You asked about areas for improvement. And here's the thing. To me, those three areas were my areas of strengths, but I wanted to turn strengths into greatness. So to me, the areas of improvements are your strengths. I don't want to work on my weaknesses and turn them into mediocrity, because I'm not going to be able to turn them into anything other than mediocrity. Think about that. Do you want to spend time working on your weaknesses, assuming that you don't have any weakness that, prevents you from working or doing something good for society or the company? But you want to work on your weaknesses and turn them into mediocrity, because you're not going to turn them to anything more than mediocrity because you're not interested in them? Or do you want to work on your strengths and turn them into greatness? The answer to these two questions will have the biggest impact on your personal or professional success or failure. Can I trust you? And can you trust me? If you want to know more, subscribe to our channel or follow us through the links on the right.